everybody. Thank you for joining us for this MSA production of the Washington Wild Things 2016 season. My name is Tony Busili. I'll be calling the action here at Standard Bank Stadium in Crestwood, Illinois, as your Washington Wild Things take on the Windy City Thunderbolts. I'm going to give you a quick update of tonight's lineups for both teams, starting with the home Windy City Thunderbolts. They'll be leading it off with second baseman Tim Zier. Hitting second will be the right fielder Cody Kiefer. Hitting third, left fielder Coco Johnson. The designated hitter will be hitting fourth, Kyle Wood. Hitting fifth, the catcher Cody Bass. Hitting sixth, the shortstop Ranson Lalonde. Hitting seventh, the center fielder Johnny Ironman. Hitting eighth, first baseman Larry Bockwell. And rounding out the lineup tonight will be the third baseman Blair Beck. Windy City will be wheeling out left-handed starter Jake Stoley. Stoley will be making his third start of the season. He has 20 innings of work with 11 walks, 16 strikeouts thus far. For your Washington Wild Things, leading off tonight will be number 7, left fielder Andrew Heck. Hitting second, center fielder Chris Grayson. Hitting third baseman Ricky Rodriguez. Hitting fourth, right fielder David Popkins. Hitting fifth, first baseman Jimmy Yezzo. Hitting sixth, second baseman Grant Fink. DH tonight will be hitting seventh, Justin Garcia. Hitting eighth, catching, will be Kyle Pollock. Rounding out your Wild Things lineup will be shortstop number 8, Austin Wobrock. Out on the mound tonight for your Washington Wild Things will be right-hander second-year pro Matt Frodden. Frodden will make hitting his 18th start of the season, currently with a 7-7 win-loss record, 106 innings pitched with 90 strikeouts. Wild Things backs up against the wall still currently. Last 5 games of the season still in the middle of a playoff push. Wild Things taking it one game at a time currently as we wrap the 2 games up here at Windy City, and we're off to Lake Erie to face the Crushers for the final 3 games of the season. We're going to pause now currently for the national anthem, and we'll get along for first pitch. And we're back here for the first pitch here in Crestwood, Illinois, as your Washington Wild Things take on the Windy City Thunderbolts. Left-hander on the mound tonight, number 21, Jake Stoley, making his third start for the season.
Check, 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 check.
check, 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 check. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us. Game 2, Windy City Thunderbolts versus your Washington Wild Things here in Standard Bank Stadium. Sorry for a little technical difficulties with the audio here. Fortunately, I think you guys have had video feed for the first inning and a half of work. Through 2 innings offensively, your Washington Wild Things, no runs, 1 hit, no errors. That is a double by David Popkins in the top of the second. Matt Frauden, the right-hand pitcher on the mound, facing the Windy City Thunderbolts, has allowed 1 hit, no runs through 1 inning. We're going to be entering here bottom of the second. Leading off for Windy City will be the designated hitter, number 14, Kyle Wood. Frauden, the second-year pro, has his pitch. First pitch fastball, called strike for Frauden. Count goes 1-0. The 0-1 delivery fouled straight back by Wood. Wild Things threatened top of the second inning, bases loaded, 1 out, unable to score, following a Kyle Pollock strike. Chopper back to the mound, fielded by the pitcher, making it 1 unassisted, sorry. The 0-2 breaking ball low inside. Wild Things began the top of the second with a double by David Popkins, followed by a walk of Yezo. Failed bunt attempt by Fink. Count evens up 2-2 for Frauden. Wild Things then drew the bases loaded with a Justin Garcia walk. Two driven out deep to right field. That one is gone. Home run, solo shot for Kyle Wood. Fastball that got too much of the plate there for Frauden. Puts Windy City up 1-0. Has to be discouraging there to give up that run following the bases loaded, 1 out situation Wild Things had to really put a lot of damage on the board for Windy. Allow the first batter in the bottom of the second to drive 1 out of the ballpark. Wind is kind of down right now. No, we had a strong wind out to right during batting practice, and right now it's pretty calm. Flags are got a bunt attempt by Corey Bass, fielded by Frauden, thrown away to the right field line. I'm sure they're going to score that one a base hit, being the home Windy City crowd. No official ruling thrown up on the board as of yet. Oh, and there goes the hit on the board for Corey Bass. It's going to bring up number 16, the shortstop, Ranson Lalonde. Guy on first, nobody out. Slight wind picking back up to right field. Lalonde hitting .258 on the season, 2 home runs, 36 RBIs. Frauden on the year, 7-7 record, 90 strikeouts thus far, making his 18th start of the season. 1-1, nobody out. Runner on first. Line drive, right center gap, Popkins long run, right center makes the catch. Ball hung up there very well. Popkins going to be playing today favoring the right field line just because of the wind. allowing a big right center gap. Fortunate that ball hung up enough that he's able to make the nice running grab for out number 1. It's going to bring up number 11, center fielder Johnny Ironman. 1 out, Windy City leading 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Oh, 1 delivery to Ironman. Another fastball at 86. Count goes to 0-2. 0-2 delivery. Frauden has his pitch. Breaking ball in the dirt, blocked by Pollitt. Looking for a chase of Ironman there. Ironman, the center fielder, hitting in the 7 hole. The 1-2 delivery. Fastball inside, swing and a miss. Strikes out Ironman for the 2nd out of the inning. 1 mistake of Frauden so far in a 2-2 count. Too much of the plate on the fastball to the designated hitter Kyle Wood. Puts Windy City up 1-0. Wild Things had their opportunity, top of the 2nd, squandered bases loaded opportunity to put some runs on the board. That's going to bring up Larry Bockwell, the first baseman, with 2 outs. There's a first pitch fastball for a strike. Frauden has his pitch on the way. Fastball misses low and outside. Runner at first, only 1 run given up on the 1 hit. Fouled back, makes the count 1-2. I'll make my correction there. There's 2 hits on the inning. Corey Bass followed the solo shot by Wood with a bunt. Third base side of Frauden, barehanded it, off balance throw. Count goes 1-2. Frauden set. Checks the runner. Fastball misses low. Evens counts at 2s. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs for the 8-hole batter. Larry Bockwell playing first base. Catcher by trade. Frauden checks. Picks over to first. Corey Bass standing up. Frauden has his 2-2 pitch. Pollock setting up inside. Line drive, right center gap. Chris Grayson in. Ball drops in front for a base hit. Thank you for joining us for this Washington Wild Thing broadcast. Sorry for the audio technical difficulties there for a little bit. We're going to pause. We'll get back to the top of the third and do a quick recap of the past 2 complete innings. Here we go to start the top of the third inning. Going to be your leadoff hitter, number 7, Andrew Heck. Heck drives the fastball, right field line. Long run for the right fielder. Running out of room. Ball's going to drop out of play for strike number 1. Heck on the day so far, 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Wild Things threatened very severely in the second inning. Bases loaded, 1 out. Inning began with a David Hawkins double down the left field line. Windy City followed up, being able to score a run in the bottom of the second off a solo shot home run by designated hitter Kyle Wood. Heck steps back in for the 1-0. Swing and miss on a breaking ball. Count's going to go to 0-2. Stoley comes set. Cody Kiefer, the normal designated hitter, playing a little bit of right field today. Collects out number 1 for Windy City here in the top of the third. He's going to bring up center fielder number 3, Chris Grayson. Grayson first at bat, top of the first, hard line drive to Kiefer. Had to take 4 or 5 steps to his left in right field. Grayson settles in, lefty on lefty. First pitch fastball, strike 1. Stoley working quick out of the stretch all day today. Breaking pitch, outside corner. 77 miles an hour, makes the count 0-2. Breaking pitch far and outside. Blocked by the catcher Bass. Count goes to 1-2. Stoley settles in. Fastball outside, high. 87 mile an hour by Stoley. Stoley's season shows and reflects handful of walks, 11 walks going into the game with 20 innings. Stoley comes set. Outside corner called for strike 3 on the breaking pitch. Stoley got himself in a little bit of trouble in the second with a handful of walks. Got a strikeout of Kyle Pollock to pull himself out of danger and retired Austin Warbuck on a chopper off the plate that he was able to field, take over to first base himself. It's going to bring up Ricky Rodriguez, the third baseman, with 2 outs. Top of the third. High fastball misses. Rodriguez settles back in. Facing the lefty. Fouled back fastball. Outer half. Evens the count at 1. 69 degrees here, Crestwood, Illinois. Game 2. Your Washington Wild Things versus the Windy City Thunderbolts. Check swing by Rodriguez. Holds. No appeal to first base. Pulls the count 2-1. 1 hit on the board for your Wild Things thus far. 4 for Windy City. Breaking pitch called, strike 2. Evens the count at 2-2. Rodriguez and Poppins are the guys that Windy City's been primarily throwing a lot of breaking pitches to, even in hitter-friendly counts. Those are the guys that they try to limit the damage. Fastball misses low. Count goes even. Being interesting time to see if Stoley goes back to the breaking pitch, or is he going to try to challenge Rodriguez with the fastball. Rodriguez, first at bat, struck out. 3-2, 2 outs. Breaking pitch inside. He's going to walk Rodriguez, bringing up your full hole hitter, right fielder number 20, David Hawkins.
As I noted, Popkins led the first inning with the second inning with a leadoff double down the left field line, creating the threat that the Wild Things had on the board, had Stoley on the ropes. 2 outs, Rodriguez is first. Popkins fouled off-speed pitch, straight back. Popkins, very strong, right-handed hitter. Numbers dictate much stronger against left-handed pitching in terms of the average. The 0-1 on the way. Fastball at the knees, called for strike 2. Oh, 2 outs. Rodriguez at first, 3-4-5. Swing fouled off to the right-hand side for Popkins. Remains the count at 0-2. Wind's kind of died down here. It's been back and forth all day. Stoley comes set. Breaking pitch blocked by Bass. Allows the count to go to 1-2. Turf here in Windy City relatively slow in terms of comparison to Washington. If Popkins is able to drive a left center gap or so right now, you'd expect Rodriguez to be able to score. Popkins drives one out, right center field. Ball's hanging up. Kiefer makes the grab for out number 3. Washington, no runs, no hits. Rodriguez reaches on the walk. Thanks for joining us for this MSA production of your Washington Wild Things 2016 season. We're going to pause and return here. Bottom of the third with Windy City leading 1-0. Back here on the MSA production of your Washington Wild Things versus Windy City, Game 2 of the last 6 games of the season. Wild Things won Game 1 versus Windy City last night, 3-0. With their backs up against the wall, they have an understanding, have to control what they control, win every game in front of them. See where the chips fall from there. Here in the bottom of the third, it's going to start with the leadoff hitter for Windy City. Second baseman, Tim Zier. Fraud pitch on the way. Fastball swing and miss. Fraud ahead 0-1. Fastball slider changeup from Fraud, and you're going to see velocity anywhere from 86, 89, 90. Okay. Another fastball fouled straight back. Frauden doing a good job in his second season, building on what he did year 1. 90 strikeouts and 100-plus innings of work. The 0-2 on the way. Ball driven out to Popkins, fortunately playing very close to the right field line as he had planned all day. Makes the catch for out number 1. Frauden has kind of been anointed as the team's ace currently with the loss of Zach Grotz and Trevor Foss in the past month. Frauden be able to shoulder a lot of innings, a lot of work, a lot of primetime matchups for your Wild Things. The 0-0 pitch Dakota Kiefer bounces in for ball one. Kiefer with the base hit to start. Bottom of the first for him. His night. Fastball misses a tad low below the knees. Pitch that I'm sure Frauden wanted. Count's going to go to 2-0 against Kiefer. 2-0 fouled off. Left field line by Kiefer. Kiefer's the type of hitter you want to get ahead of. Put him in bad hitting counts. Use the changeup. Allow him to get himself out. Frauden's pitch on the way. Fastball. Popped up. Not much room here at Standard Bank Stadium for foul balls. Venue's pretty tight. Hard for a ball to land in foul territory here that's able to be caught by a fielder. Count goes even, 2-2. Frauden comes set. Pitch on the way. Breaking pitch. Blocked by Pollock. Strike three. Ball goes around the diamond for out number two. Back foot breaking ball by Frauden. Exactly how you want to attack Kiefer. Showed in his earlier bat, able to drive a fastball up the middle for a base hit. Get him in the counts you want to get him in. Use your off speed. Coco Johnson starts his at bat. Ball one. Frauden back on the mound. Him and Pollock agree. Fastball outside corner. Evens the count at 1. 1-1, Coco Johnson, 3-hole hitter for Windy City. Fastball in on the hands. Pop up. See if we're going to have enough room here for Yezo or Fink to make a play. Sliding play. Fink unable to make the grab. Slides, hits him hits him in the hip, just off the glove. Ball rolls foul. The downfall of not having much room out there. That could normally be a ball that Fink could run and get under. Being close to the right field barrier there, Fink yesterday went headfirst into the wall. Has a little bit of a black eye from it, so decided to go to a slide there, unable to make the sliding catch. Puts this count 1-2 for Coco. Bounce in a breaking pitch. Evens the count at 2s. Coco Johnson hitting into a questionable double play to start the game. To end the bottom of the first for Windy City. 2-2 on the way. Fastball low. Good spot, just down. Count's going to go full for Coco. See what Frauden goes to here. Fastball popped up. Grant Fink settling underneath it. Makes the grab for out number 3. Smooth 1-2-3 inning for Frauden. Windy City still leads 1-0 on the solo shot by Kyle Wood in the bottom of the second inning. Windy City with 1 run, 4 hits. Wild Things with 1 hit on the board thus far. We're going to be entering the top of the 4th. We'll pause, get prepped for the top of the 4th as your Wild Things trail 1-0. Here we go as we enter the top of the fourth inning with your Wild Things trailing Windy City Thunderbolts 1-0. For your Wild Things to start the fourth, you're going to have your first baseman hitting in the 5 spot, number 35, Jimmy Yezzo. Yezzo walked 4 pitches in that second inning threat of your Wild Things. He preceded a David Popkins double, put a runner on first and second. Yezzo facing the left-hander Stoley. Yezzo settles back in. Stoley with the pitch on the way. Breaking pitch pulled by Yezzo. Going to be 4-3 for out number 1. It's going to bring up Grant Fink, your second baseman tonight. Number 33. Fink's first at bat, failed bunt attempt. Runner on first and second, pushed the ball back to the pitcher too much, was able to retire Popkins at third. First pitch outside. Puts Fink in the count 1-0. Thumb set. Ball elevated. Ball 2. Fink 9 home runs on the season. And a good fastball count here. Finds his fastball, pops it up. Foul. Out of play, straight back. Count 2-1. A lot of room in left center for Fink. Johnny Ironman shaded over the right center. Ball bounces in, breaking pitch. Pulls the count 3-1. Be nice to see some Wild Things drive the ball to right center right now. Sorry, left center. Ton of room out there. Fastball outer half, fouled straight back. 82 mile an hour. Coco Johnson, left field, playing straight up. Ironman a good 5-10 feet right of second base. Count goes full to Fink. Fastball. Inner half, strike 3. Second out for your Wild Things. It's going to bring up your designated hitter, number 34, Justin Garcia. Garcia walked to load the bases his prior at bat. Garcia with 2 base hits last night. Settles against the lefty. First pitch fastball, outside corner, strike 1. You see the middle infielders of Windy City pinching more toward the middle. Both of Garcia's base hits yesterday. Balls hit up the middle pretty well. Breaking pitch outside. Evens the count at 1. Garcia, the Astros product, settles in. Breaking pitch, swing and a miss. Count goes 1-2. Lefty on lefty. Stoley comes set, pitch on the way. Fouled back fastball. 84 mile an hour. Keeps the count 1-2, 2 outs. Wild Things 1 hit on the board thus far. Stoley comes set. Breaking pitch, swing and miss. Wild Things retired, 1-2-3. Enter the bottom of the fourth. Frauden back on the mound. 1-0 deficit for your Wild Things. Here's your defensive alignment for your Wild Things. As we had some audio difficulties to start the game, we're unable to get you the lineup and the alignment. Left to right in the outfield, Andrew Heck, Chris Grayson, David Popkins. Infield across the diamond at third, Ricky Rodriguez. Robrock playing shortstop. Graham Fink at second, Jimmy Yezzo at first. Behind the plate, number 15, Kyle Pollock. And as previously stated, on the mound, right-hander, second-year pro, Matt Frodden. Frodden settles in. Against the designated hitter, Kyle Wood. First pitch fastball outside. Wood is responsible for the one run on the board thus far against Frodden. 2-2 fastball he was able to put over the right field fence. 1-0 on the way. Fastball driven over to Andrew Heck. He's able to take a few steps back, make the catch. Ball hit relatively well. Ball doesn't travel too well here in Windy City. Outfielders across the board playing relatively shallow. Balls are hanging up. It's going to be your first out for your Wild Things, bringing up the catcher, number 33, Corey Bass. Bass with a bunt single. His first go-round. High fastball, ball one. Frodden has his pitch. Swing and a miss. Evens the count. 1-1, 1 out. Five-hole hitter, Corey Bass. Frodden rocks and fires. Pops up in the infield. This one's going to stay in play. Grant Fink running over to make the grab. Out number 2. High fastball for Corey Bass, the handle. Got underneath it, popped it straight up. Going to bring to the plate the shortstop, number 16, Ranson Lalonde. Lalonde geared up for a fastball there. Got a breaking pitch, swing and a miss. Frodden has his pitch, the 0-1 on the way. Another breaking pitch, pulled over to Austin Wobrock. Quick adjustment off the turf. Throw across the diamond, out number 3. Ball skipped up on Wobrock, who's able to adjust, get the glove back down. Throw across the diamond, retires the Windy City, 1-2-3. We're going to approach the top of the 5th here. Wild Things trail, 1-0. And we're going to return on your MSA broadcast as your Washington Wild Things are taking on the Windy City Thunderbolts. Heading in the top of the 5th. Wild Things trail 1-0. Start off for your Wild Things. It's going to be your catcher, Kyle Pollock. Pollock batted last go round in the 2nd. Bases loaded, 1 out. Struck out on a changeup by Stoley. Pollock steps back in. 0-0 on the way. First pitch fastball, low and inside. Windy City's outfield still remains the same in terms of their positioning. Ironman shaded over to right center. Line drive, right to the third baseman. Out number 1. It's going to bring up the 9-hole hitter, shortstop Austin Wilbrock. Ball hit very hard by Pollock. Just right to Blair Beck. Didn't have to move. Allow the lineup to turn over for your leadoff man, number 7, left fielder Andrew Heck. Heck in a position where he's going to most likely have to take a few pitches. First pitch fastball is high for ball 1. Heck settles in, 0 for 2 thus far. Pitch low, pulls the count to 2-0. Stoley comes set. Fastball outer half, brings the count 2-1. Lefty on righty action. Fastball fouled off right hand side for Heck. Evens the count with 2 outs, 2-2. Heck settles in. Fastball called, strike 3. Heck disagrees. Very questionable inside half, given the stall on that one. Not much Heck could do with it. Very quick inning for Stoley once again. Through 5 at-bats for your Wild Things. Score remains 1-0. We're going to be entering the bottom of the 5th. Matt Frauden out. First 5th inning of work. And we return for the bottom of the 5th inning. Wild Things, Game 2 of the 3-game series against Windy City. Team has an understanding, most likely have to win every game out. There's not much room for error the rest of the way. A bunch of the older, experienced guys taking it upon themselves to really try to drive the ship one game at a time, control what you can control. It's going to started last night. Game 2 tonight. First pitch breaking ball bounces in there to Johnny Ironman, ball 1. Frauden settles back in. Fastball just outside. 87 on the gun. Frauden shakes. Fastball fouled straight back. Brings the count 2-1. Ironman's a guy you want to challenge. Frauden pitch on the way. Fastball misses outside. Brings the count 3-1. Frauden rocks and fires. Inner half fastball. He brings the count full. Frauden coming in to challenge Ironman again. Swing, check. No on the appeal down the first base. Fastball Low in the zone. Ironman checked, standing up. Goes Ironman. Fraud now to the stretch. 6-4 righty. Comes set. Fastball fouled straight back. (8:15) Central Time here in Standard Bank Stadium, Crestwood, Illinois. Your Wild Things 45-45. Fraud and comes set. Fastball outside corner called, strike two. Fraud and comes set. Checks the runner. Delivers. Three hopper up the middle. Finds a hole. Runners are able. Ironman's able to roll into third. Runner on the corners. Pitch that got a middle out. Bockel was able to pull it. Avoided hitting Frauden. Thought maybe Wilbrock would be able to slide, stop it, keep it in front. Bounces just over his glove between him and Grant Fink. Directly over the bag. And third. Nobody out. Blair Beck, 9-hole hitter. He's going to roll into a double play here. 6-4-3. Drives on the unfortunate run for Frauden via walk. No RBI for Beck as he rolled into a double play. Not many mistakes by Frauden thus far. The home run, the wood, fastball. The full count walk that I'm sure he takes personal. He's not a big walk guy this year. He's battling a handful. Over 40. That's not probably where he likes it. First pitch fastball. Deliver the Zaire for strike one. Unfortunate damage of a walk. 0-1 on the way. Fastball fouled off right-hand side. Brings the count 0-2. Fraud pitch on the way. Breaking pitch. Off the left ankle of Tim. Ball's foul. Count remains 0-2, 2 outs. 68 degrees here, Metro Chicago area. Fraud comes set. Pollock setting up outside. Fastball misses up and out. Fraud shakes. Has his pitch on the way. Fouled straight back fastball. Pollock setting up inside on that. Ball a little elevated. Unable to get it truly in to bust the hands of Tim Zaire, leadoff man for Windy City. Pollock sets. Breaking pitch fouled off to the right. Slider at 78 for Frauden. Frauden has his pitch. Breaking pitch bounced in. Evens the count at 2s. Wild Things one big inning where they really threatened. Could have put a lot of doubt in Windy City's mind. Bases loaded to 1 out. Frauden's pitch on the way. Fastball driven to the right side for a base hit. 2-out base hit. Washington had that bases loaded opportunity. Closest they got, Kyle Pollock drove the first pitch he saw. 5 feet foul, third base side. unable to score in that bases loaded one-out opportunity. Cody Kiefer, runner on first. First pitch fastball, fly out to left center. Grayson and Heck converge. Grayson makes the catch. Out number 3. 1 run on 1 hit for Windy City. Runner reached on a walk. Scored on a double play ball. Windy City leads 2-0. 2 runs, 6 hits for Windy City. 0 runs, 1 hit for your Wild Things. We're going to be entering top of the 6th here. We'll pause. For those who joined us last night, you got a little bit of a visual of what I tried to paint of an in-game promotion that Windy City runs here. They had a 3 or 4-year-old hit a ball off a tee, and you see Windy City's defense make a comedy of errors to allow the kid to run all the way around the bases and score and have the crowd cheer him on as he gets a error-filled inside the park home run. Last night, the kid was prompted to make contact with the catcher, Corey Bass. Bass flailed, and the ball went flying. Kid scored, trucking the catcher over. Tonight, no such collision. The kid did try to take Corey Bass's glove off his hand and take it home as a souvenir, and Bass just laughed, gave him the baseball. Something different that I haven't seen before as an in-game promotion. We're going to start the top of the 6th here with the center fielder number 3, Chris Grayson. Lefty on lefty. Stoley still in the game for his 6th inning of work. First pitch fastball to Grayson, strike 1. Stoley playing with his velocity a little bit, and you've seen 82s, you've seen 88s on the board for the rookie left-hander. Fastball outside, evens the count at 1s. Stoley comes set, out of the stretch all night. Breaking pitch, check, swing, yes he did. Breaking ball to Grayson, brings the count 1-2. Center field settles back in, playing Grayson straight up across the board defensively. Grayson chops this off the plate. Blair Beck across the diamond, error. Grayson with a hard turn. He's going to stroll into second. It's going to be an infield single, error for Blair Beck. Had to clutch that ball. Double clutched it. Looking to see what they're going to give it. They were quick to put an error on the board. That's a base hit. Yeah. I'm sure Grayson will want to have a conversation with the official scorer after that one. Can't fault the guy for double clutching. You give him the error on the throw, that's fine. But straight up hit. Grayson had one of those last night, shaking his head out there on second base. Guy on second, nobody out. Third baseman Ricky Rodriguez. Breaking pitch. Looks like a changeup. Misses arm side. Count goes 1-0. Rodriguez settles in. Grayson dancing out there at second. Changeup again. Misses low and inside. Stolly's been using his breaking pitches very, very often against Popkins and Rodriguez, the 3-4 man in the lineup. Both have shown that they can handle fastballs year in, year out. Popkins' second year, Ricky's first year with the Wild Things. 2-0 pitch on the way. Fastball off the plate. Fouled straight back for Ricky. Focus on trying to do the job there. Drive a ball to the right side. Move Grayson over. Count goes to 2-1. Pitch on the way. Fastball on the hands, fouled straight back. Evens the count at 2s. That pitch by Stolly, 86 miles an hour. Ricky settles back in, counts even at 2s. Grayson on second base. Breaking pitch, fouled straight back. Count stays 2-2. Rodriguez hitting in the 3-hole. Popkins on deck hitting in the 4. Fastball inside. Hits the knob of the bat of Ricky. Fouls it. Ricky leading the team in hit by pitches this year. Didn't try to sell it. Certainly hear the sound of wood. Home plate umpire, a little delayed call. Not much question in his mind, though. Count remains 2-2. Grayson dancing out there still. Grayson caught in a rundown currently. Grayson picked off. Caught in that rundown on the 2-2 breaking pitch, bouncing the dirt that Bass was able to handle. Grayson, a very aggressive base runner, but in the situation with the Meteor lineup up, running in the outs, sure he's very frustrated with himself, unable to catch himself to hold. Found himself in between midway for out number 1. Rodriguez steps back in, full count. Nobody on. Grounds that ball foul, left side. Wild Things found themselves with some opportunities thus far. Bases loaded, 1 out. Man on second, no outs to start this inning. Rodriguez singles. Full count single. 1 out. See the frustration on manager Greg Langben's face over there at third base. Understanding the situation of what potentially this inning could have been without that first out. Rodriguez settles in at first. David Popkins, number 20. Batting right-handed against the left-handed starting pitcher for Windy City. Popkins gets a changeup, swing and a miss. 0-1 count for your right fielder. Fastball inside, 85 mile an hour. Tries to get inside on the cleanup hitter for your Wild Things. 1-1 on the way. Off speed, misses outside. Count goes 2-1. Popkins, home run leader, doubles leader, RBI leader for your Wild Things. Fastball down in the zone. Brings your count 3-1. Popkins has already doubled once today. Left field line. Check, hold, called, strike 2. Low and inside. Popkins talking to the home plate umpire, Mike Martin, about it. Full count, 2 outs. Full count, 1 out. Rodriguez at first. See what Rodriguez off on the pitch. No, he's not. Fastball misses down and in. Walks Popkins. It's going to bring up your first baseman as we have a little bit of a mound visit here for the R1 left-handed pitcher. It's going to be facing a very aggressive, experienced player, Jimmy Yezzo, first baseman. Yezzo's second on the team, RBIs, home runs. Yezzo always excited to face a left-hander. Takes pride in facing the lefties. Four-pitch walk for Yezzo. First pitch, ground ball to second base on a breaking ball. His last at-bat. He's going to have 2 men on, 1 out. Rodriguez at second, Popkins at first. See if they'll try to use Yezzo's aggressiveness against him. Pitch on the way. Fastball, outer half, strike 1. Yezzo with a big leg kick from the left side. Generating a lot of power. Comes set, pitch on the way. Breaking pitch, Yezzo chops over, tomahawk swing. Foul along the first base side. Quick 0-2 hole for Yezzo. See if he can battle his way out of it. Find a pitch he can drive. Second baseman Grant Fink on deck. Checks the runners. Fastball misses out. Yezzo 12 home runs, 41 RBIs. Pretty free swinger. Breaking pitch, misses well out. Evens the count at 2s. Yezzo adjusts the helmet, steps back in. 2-2, 1 out. For your first baseman. Fastball outside. Count's going to go full. Interested to see what Stoley goes to on this one. If he has the confidence in the breaking ball or try to challenge Yezzo with the fastball here. Fastball looks setting up inside. Adjust. Line drive. Ransom the lawn. Diving grab. Quick double play. Yezzo shakes his head. Ball's hit hard. Lalonde's standing there solely because he's holding Rodriguez with the left-handed hitter. Rodriguez off, trying to score on the base hit, potentially. A little bad luck for Yezzo. He's battled it all year. Very promising inning for the Wild Things, unable to score. Score remains 2-0. We're going to be headed to the bottom of the sixth. We're going to return here to Standard Bank Stadium. Your Wild Things trailing 2-0 to Windy City, entering the bottom of the sixth. Two frustrating innings for your Wild Things. Opportunities to put runs on the board. Coco Johnson squares the bunt, pulls back for ball one. A little bit of bad luck, a little bit of failed execution to put your Wild Things on the board early and often against Windy City's young left-hander on the mound. Frauden delivers, line drive off Frauden. Frauden finds it. Coco Johnson speedy, unable to make the scoop at first. As a rush throw by Frauden, unable to get the three-hole hitter Coco Johnson. Ball hit decently well back to Frauden, just caught him awkwardly. Was unable to find it for a good second. Try to rush and recover. Understanding the speed of Coco Johnson. 40-some bags stolen on the year. Brings up the four-hole hitter, Kyle Wood. First pitch breaking ball. Swing and miss for Wood. Count goes 0-1. Nobody out. Left fielder Coco Johnson on first base. Official score for single for him. Change up. Swing and a miss. Wild Things looking to create their own luck. 3 more at bats to drive some runs in. 0-2 pitch on the way. Frauden checks Coco Johnson. Checks him again. Checks again. Pitch on the way. Fouled off a breaking ball. Count remains 0-2. Wood, the rookie, Illinois native. Fastball misses out. 90 pops up on the gun there for Frauden. Throwing that four-seam fastball on the white of the right-handed batter's box. Frauden checks. Checks. Picks. Oh my. Coco Johnson leaning the wrong way. Frauden on a pretty smooth pick there. Yezo slapped the tag on. Base umpire says no. Usually when you're caught leaning on the steal, Wobrock unable to handle it, juggles after making contact with Coco Johnson. Breaking pitch. Slider down. Wood chases for out number 1. It's going to bring up the catcher, number 33, Corey Bass. Frauden try to control the rest of this inning. Ball bounces in, 1-0. I'm hearing we're having some technical difficulties with the internet here, buffering. Apologize for that. Try to battle through it here. 1-0 count to Corey Bass. Coco Johnson bouncing around. Fastball popped up, right field. David Popkins settles under. Coco Johnson's tags and holds. Popkins throw pulls Ricky Rodriguez off. Fortunately backed up by Matt Frauden. Ball was thrown 10 feet to the right of third base. Rodriguez unable to body up and block it. Frauden is able to back up the throw, keeping Johnson there at second base. 2 outs. Ransom along the shortstop, able to save a run, save the inning, largely last inning for Windy City on the Jimmy Yezzo line drive. Ransom on, breaking pitch, swing and a miss. Count goes 0-1. Jimmy Yezzo with a full count, 1 out line drive. Glove side to Ransom Lawn, makes a diving grab, flips it on to second base for the double play. 0-1, 2 out, breaking pitch, swing and a miss. 0-2. See if Frauden goes to that breaking pitch again to draw another chase from Roland, or what him and Pollock have in mind for the shortstop. Frauden checks. Breaking pitch. Once again, bounces in. Lalonde able to hold. Brings the count to 1-2. Coco Johnson reaches on a single. Steals second. Fortunately for him, as the ball rolled out of Austin Warbach's glove. Pitch on the way. Breaking ball. Pulled over foul. Keeps the count 1-2, 2 outs. Frauden set. Fastball misses inside. Frauden not happy. Shakes his head, wants the call, didn't get it. Sure, Andrew Heck out there in left said, "You rung me up on the same pitch." 2-2-2. Breaking ball driven out the left. Andrew Heck backing up on the line. Fortunately making the grab. Standard Bank Stadium, a little bit of a graveyard. Fortunately the ball hanging up there. Andrew Heck able to shuffle back, make the grab. Score remains 2-0 Windy City. Wild Things enter in the top of the 7th. 2 hits on the board for your Wild Things. Need to eliminate those zeros if they want to have any hope of continuing this streak with their backs up against the wall. We'll pause as we enter the top of the 7th. Looks like we might have a pitching change. We'll make that announcement when you guys get back live. And we're returning here to the MSA production of your Washington Wild Things. First, the Windy City Thunderbolts. As noted, we have a pitching change for Windy City. Now entering the game, number 22, Tyler Murphy. Murphy started the season, or a good majority of his season, as a starter. Relegated to being a reliever after some struggles. 2-5 record, 5.49 ERA, 293 batting average against. Of all the active pitchers on the roster, worst ERA. Hopefully the Wild Things can attack that. Grant Fink going to lead it off for your Wild Things here. Smoke shot over to third base, eats up Blair Beck. Grant Fink singles. I'm believing they're going to give that a single with how hard that ball was hit. Blair Beck checking his hand. Yep, very quickly to throw up the single there. Fink finds its fastball, hits it hard. Starts off the top of the seventh here with a base hit for your Wild Things, bringing up the Justin Garcia, your designated hitter. Middle infielders pinching up the middle against Garcia. Fastball outside. Strike one. Left-handed hitter from the Astros organization settles in. Swing and a miss. Count goes 0-2 for Kyle Pollock, catcher on deck, followed by shortstop Austin Wilbrock. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. 3 pitches, 3 fastballs. First out collected for Tyler Murphy. So going to bring up your catcher, number 15, Kyle Pollock. Pollock barreled up a ball very hard to third baseman Blair Beck for a line out last time up. Fink on first, 1 out. First pitch fastball, strike 1. Right-handed hitter settles in. 0-1, 1 out. Wild Things trail by 2. Broken bat. Looking 5, 4, 3. Double play. Murphy gets out of allowing a leadoff single for Windy City. 3-pitch strikeout, followed by a 2-pitch 5-4-3 double play. Gonna head here to 7th inning stretch. Wild Things trail 2-0. 2 opportunities left to threaten in this ball game. Got some action out there for Windy City in their bullpen. Matt Frodden out there. We'll pause as we head to the bottom of the 7th. Entering the bottom of the 7th. Score remains 2-0. Matt Frodden out for his 7th inning of work. Frodden, 2 runs, 7 hits. Solo shot was the first run on the board for Windy City. Second run was courtesy of a no-out walk that ended up scoring, following a single, scoring on a double play ball. Frodden facing Johnny Ironman here in the 7th. First pitch fastball misses inside. Fraud settles back in. Pitch on the way. Fastball called, strike. Evens the count 1-1. Fraud pitch. Fastball driven right to Grant Fink. Line drive for out number 1. Fink not really needing the move on that ball. Fastball lined decently hard right to him. Bringing up the first baseman, Larry Bockwell, hitting 8th. Fraud settles in. Fastball, yes, for strike 1. Pitch on the way. Breaking ball, strike 2. Slider has Bockwell out in front. Oh, 2. Fastball down in the zone. 88 on the gun still from Fraud. 7 innings deep, velocity normally where it is for him. Pitch 1, the pitch 101. Fraud is able to hold his velocity largely. Don't see his velocity wear down and down like normal pitchers. He's able to maintain a pretty decent standard throughout the game. Breaking pitch, blocked by Pollock. Bockwell is able to hold, even the count's at 2. 2-2, 1 out. Bottom of the 7th. Fastball inside corner. Bockwell flexing, not liking it. Ball goes around the diamond for out number 2. Nice to see Fraud get that call. Had 2 or 3 questionable ones on the day. Two outs for the 9-hole hitter, third baseman Blair Beck. Fastball in on the hands, fouled straight back. Blair Beck, as I said yesterday, played first, played third, played some outfield. Looks like third base might be something new for him. Fastball, swing and a miss. Blair Beck getting a lot of work there during batting practice, fielding a lot of baseballs, getting used to shuffling his feet from third. Grant Fink smoked one over there, ate him up over there. To start the 7th, breaking ball. Bounces 3 feet in front of the plate. Blair Beck, not your typical first baseman, not overly big, 6 foot 190. Fastball misses out. Wild things can say the same. Jimmy Yezzo, first baseman, 6 foot 205. Fastball in on the hands, fouled straight back. Difference between Yezzo and Beck, the power game. Yezzo, notoriously over 10 home runs a season. Beck, 4 on the year. Fraud. Pitch on the way, fouled back fastball. Count remains 2-2, 2 outs. No action in the Wild Things bullpen. Windy City's bullpen's now quiet. Not quite sure if relievers warm, ready to go, or they shut him down and allowing Murphy to continue. Pitch on the way. Breaking ball, bounces. This time 5 feet in front of the plate. Not getting the chase on that one. Full count, 2 outs. Fraud versus the 9-hole hitter, Blair Beck. Attacks, fastball high, ball 4. 91 on the board. 2 out walk now. We got some action going. going to look like Frodden's last inning of work either way here. Pitch count's getting a little high, even though he's been working fast. There's not much need with the Wild Things trailing here 2-0 to wheel him out for a potential 8th inning of work. Catcher John Fidanza runs out to the right field line. Warming up, number 1, Andrew Wick. Fastball. Attempt to steal, and not today, says Kyle Pollock. Throws out. Blair Beck, relatively easy. For out number 3. We're through 7 complete. Score remains 2-0 Windy City. Wild Things 6 outs to do or die for the rest of their season here. We're going to have a pitching change. We'll be back, make that call, set up the top of the 8th for everybody here, and see what Wild Things have up their sleeves. We're back here, top of the 8th inning for your Washington Wild Things on this MSA broadcast. Washington Wild Things versus the Windy City Thunderbolts. Now we're entering the ball game for Windy City. Right-handed pitcher Cameron Giannini. Giannini threw an inning of work last night. Right-hander. Going to be facing 9-1-2 Wild Things lineup. Andrew Wick still continues to get loose out there in the bullpen. Going to assume that he's going to come in there, pitch the 8th here. Bottom of the 8th. Austin Wilbrock starting it off. First pitch fastball, fouled off. First base side. Wilbrock solo shot home run last night over the right field fence. First pitch fastball he was able to drive, get all of. Swing and a miss. Count goes 0-2. Focus on the Wild Things side has to be ramping up here. 6 outs to fight for their season. There's a breaking ball called. Strike 3, outer half. Outside corner. Backdoor slider on Wilbrock for out number 1. Turns over the lineup. Your left fielder, Andrew Heck. See if we can get to the Windy City bullpen here to do some damage. Ground ball, third base, Blair Beck. Shuffle and throw. Cross the diamond. Out number 2. Wild Things down to the last 4 outs. Everyone in the dugout has an understanding, and they know what's on the table being down 2-0 this late in the ball game. Chris Grayson, center fielder. First pitch fastball, strike 1. No action in Windy City's bullpen. Interested to see if Giannini's going to potentially come out for a second inning here. Try to close her out. Grayson settles in. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Oh, 2 outs. Wild Things 3 hits on the board thus far. Swing and a miss. Break. Oh, we got a foul ball. Grayson got a tiny bit of it. Slider. He's able to nick off the glove of Corey Bass and drop. Grayson digs back in. 0-2, 2 outs for the two-hole batter. So there's a swing and a miss. Giannini makes very quick work of Washington. Wild Things stuck with no runs, 3 hits, no errors. Entering the bottom of the 8th, Andrew Wick will be entering the ball game. Wild Things down to the last 3 outs. Entering the ball game for your Wild Things, it's going to be right-hand reliever. Number 1, Andrew Wick. Seattle native. Spent a few seasons in the Tampa Bay Rays system. NC State graduate. Recovered from Tommy John following being drafted by the Rays. Handling a lot of late inning work for your Wild Things. Wick, right-hander, 91-93. Very firm slider, cutter. That'll throw very often. Then I'll also mix that in with a changeup, primarily to lefties. Wick statistically very hard for right-handed hitters. His fastball is cutter mix, giving righties trouble all year. This inning he'll be facing right-handed Tim Zier, followed by left-hander Cody Kiefer. Then it's going to be their 3-hole hitter, left fielder, Coco Johnson. Top of the lineup for Wick to face. Come set. Fastball, strike 1. 90. 0-2, nobody out. Leadoff man, Windy City. Wick comes set. Rocks and fires, fastball. Another 3 on the board, 93, fouled straight back. Fastball on the outer half there. Wick settles back in. While defense playing straight up across the board. Wick comes set. Hard cutter fouled off. Now we have a little bit of action out there for Windy City bullpen. See if they're going to make a change, get a closer in there. Wick on the way. Off speed, misses high. Have a feeling it's going to be Brian Walkinsole out there warming up. Faced him last night. Believe he struck out the side. Wick on the way. Fastball in or half. Misses in. Evens the count at 2. Wild Things going to have 3, 4, 5 in the lineup with their season on the line. Off speed, fouled off. Wick trying to retire the leadoff man for Windy City. Windy City already eliminated from any type of playoff hopes. They were eliminated this past weekend. Pitch on the way. Chopper down, third base side, foul. At bat continues for Tim Zier. Windy City 39 and 51. Well below 500 currently. Handful of games left in the season. Wick comes set. Pitch on the way. Fastball swing and miss. Ball goes round the diamond. Out number 192 on the board for Wick. Continuing his streak of throwing very well to right-handed hitters. Right fielder Cody Kiefer coming to the plate. This is a time where Wick likes to use his changeup. Keep lefties off balance. Comes with a fastball in on the hands. Soft roller, 4-3 grand fink to Jimmy Yezzo, out number 2. Left fielder Coco Johnson, plate. Coco 1 hit on the night. Chopper back to Matt Fraud, and that caught him in the leg, I believe. Rolled more to first base side. Fraud unable to handle it and throw out Coco. Fastball. Awesome Wobrook, 6-3, out number 3. We're 9:08 here Central Time. Wild Things. It's now or never. We're going to have a pitching change. We'll paint the scene here for the top of the ninth. Sorry. Wild Things down 2-0. 3 outs to fight for the rest of their season. Thanks for joining us on this MSA broadcast. We'll return top of the ninth. And we're back to start the top of the ninth. Your Washington Wild Things looking for some late inning heroics if they want to keep their dreams alive here, Windy City. Last road trip of the season. 3-game series here in Crestwood. Heading over to Lake Erie following the ball game tomorrow for the final 3 games of the season. Entering the ball game, it's going to be number 44. Brian Lokensall, right-hander, Illinois native, played affiliated baseball with the Los Angeles Angels, friends of Trevor Foss, former Wild Things player. Lokensall on the year, posting a 4.24 ERA, 34 appearances, 7 saves now, 34 innings, 29 strikeouts, 14 walks. He's going to be facing the 3-4-5 guys in the lineup. Ricky Rodriguez, David Popkins, Jimmy Yezzo. See what the guys have up their up their sleeves with the last 3 outs. Lokensaw throwing yesterday. My memory's correct, struck out the side. Righty on righty action. Third baseman Ricky Rodriguez. Start the inning. First pitch fastball outside. 90 mile an hour on the gun. Swing and a miss for Rodriguez. Evens the count at 1-1. Center fielder shifted over to right center a little bit more. Hard hit ground ball. Ransom the lawn. Fields falls. Picks up. Throws across the diamond for out number 1. Ball hit well by Ricky. Unable to lift it. Ransom the lawn fields it. Falls down. Gets up. Wild Things down to 2 outs. David Popkins on the night. First time hitting left-handed, as we had the starter left-handed, Jake Stolley. Fastball strike 1 to David Popkins. Pitch on the way. High fastball. Evens count 1-1. The highest experienced player, David Popkins, for your Wild Thing, steps in, swing and a miss. Count goes 1-2. One, two, 1 out. Top 9. Swing and a miss. Popkins retired. Jimmy Yezzo, first baseman, steps in, facing Lokensaw. 3 hits on the night for the Wild Things. Swing, hard ground ball up the middle, going to be fielded. Throw over to first. That's out number 3. Frustrating night for the Wild Things. You can tell by body language by some guys in the bullpen. So it's really could have went either way. Second inning for your Wild Things. Bases loaded, 1 out. Well, we'll backtrack a little bit there. Man on first and second. Nobody out in the second inning. Grant Fink tries to lay a sack bunt down. Fails to execute. Bunts it back to the pitcher. Jake Stolley's able to field throw out David Popkins at third for out number 1. The inning continued with a bases loaded, 1 out at bat for Kyle Pollock. Kyle Pollock ended up striking out on a changeup. Austin Wilbrook came to the plate, hit a chopper, unable to drive or run in. So Wild Things go scoreless in the second. Had another opportunity later in the ball game after a Chris Grayson single that was called an error. Runner on second, nobody out. Chris Grayson gets caught midway between second and third in a rundown. Wild Things fail to score that inning even after a leadoff man at second. Wild Things held off the scoreboard tonight. No runs, 3 hits, no errors. Windy City, 2 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. Matt Fraud, the tough luck loser in terms of the situations and what he allowed. Scattered 7 hits, 1 solo shot home run, and 1 run driven in on a double play. That's all Windy City was able to muster against them. We're going to go into the rubber match tomorrow with Windy City. See what Wild Things can do. We're currently 1 game below 500. 4 games for Wild Things to see what they can make the rest of their season. Thanks for joining us on this broadcast, MSA broadcast. Sorry for the video and audio technical difficulties throughout the night with the Wi-Fi here. Try to make the most of it for the last 4 games. Thanks for joining us. See you tomorrow.
MSA Sports. Press 1 to resume. Your broadcast has been ended.